Good morning. Here is today's word of blessings for you. Psalm 41:4. I waited patiently for the Lord, he turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire, he set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see and fear the Lord and put their trust in him. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, who does not look to the proud, to those who turn aside to false gods. Today's title is A Cry from Mud and Mire. When someone asks, why do you believe in Jesus? What's your answer? Whether we can give an eloquent answer or not for the question, all Christians should be able to give a genuine answer to such a question. The 1 Peter 3:15 says, "But in your hearts revere Christ as Lord." Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. But do this with gentleness and respect. Today's psalm is one of the most common answers to such questions. This is a very personal testimony of the author. As he said, he fell into a pit. He was stuck in mud and mire. He couldn't get out of it himself however hard he tried. His only hope was God. He cried out to God for help. There was no immediate help from God. He waited and waited and waited. God finally heard his cry. His life was instantly changed. I believe all Christians have similar testimonies to this, although it may vary in detail. Of course, I have similar testimonies. In fact, I have so many of such experiences. I am sure that most of you who genuinely believe in Jesus feel the same way. Every individual has this experience repeatedly. We all fall into a pit. Sometimes we are thrown into a pit by our own brothers and friends as Joseph was. What can we do? If you try to get out of it with your own smart and effort, you will find yourselves stuck and falling deeper and deeper like in the mud and mire. But God heard our cry. He stretched his mighty arm and lifted us out of the pit. In fact, we went through a similar fall and lift numerous times in our life. We can now testify whoever is in the pit with confidence. Are you in such a pit now? Wouldn't the mud or mire let go of your feet? You cry for help, yet no man of help is in sight. Is that how you feel now? Then this testimony is for you. Don't cry out to men. Cry out to God and wait patiently. He hears you. He sees you in the pit. In time, he will stretch out his mighty arm and lift you out of it. Your agony will turn into joy. Your hearts will be filled with new songs. God is not far away from you. Amen.